Today I'm gonna talk a little bit about Dead or Alive as a series. I do commentaries, mostly on anime, and I do gameplay stuff, mostly on Monster Hunter and Souls-likes. I hope you feel welcome enough to check out the channel. Dead or Alive 4 came out in 2005, Dead or Alive 5 came out in 2012, Dead or Alive 6 came out in 2019. So if we follow the trend, the next Dead or Alive game should come out in 2026. I started with 5, I played the fuck out of 6. Still play it from time to time, and I play Extreme Venus Vacation. I want to talk about Dead or Alive 6 for a little bit. One of the biggest things about why it was poorly received was concerning the DLC prices, specifically the season passes. And they were pretty expensive. The first season pass was $92, the second season pass was $80, the third season pass was $80, and then the fourth season pass was $90. Now, we all know this is a terrible idea. You probably know this was a big thing with Dead or Alive 6. That's pretty obvious. They just fucked up when they did that. You didn't have to buy this season passes though. You could buy the DLC characters by themselves. It would just be more convenient if you could buy the season pass and it would come with the characters and a few amount of costumes and not cost $90 fucking. But hey, they fucked up. There was in-game currency that you could earn through grinding the game, and you could use that to buy various costumes as well. So I don't want you to think if you didn't spend $90 fucking, then you're just rocking default outfits. No, that's not how it is. You could also buy costumes separately by themselves. When I started Dead or Alive 6, I got the free version. I brought Neo Tengu. I brought her the beach costume, and I paid for a different hair color. I wasn't even upset about it. A lot of people, when they play fighters, they choose one character, and you'll pick that character to learn their combos and just get better with, so you can play at a high level with them. That's especially how I play fighting games. I don't just choose everyone on the list or just randomize, because I won't know how to play that character at the top level. So when I was done with her, I moved on to Hanukkah, and by that time I was on PC and she became my main. Listen, I'm the Hanukkah god. We can raise the stakes and you can come see me in the lobby. I'll put my money where my mouth is. The one thing I didn't like about Dead or Alive 6 was the hold system, only because Hanukkah had this one cool looking combo that if you did a hold in the middle of it, since there was a gap, you could snatch me out of it. That shit pissed me off so much. I also didn't like how every character had a weird invulnerable sidekick wake up option. Now in other fighters, there are wake up invulnerable options like reversals and 623s, but this ain't that. The difference between the two is if I block your DP, I'm about to blow you up afterwards. If I block that weird invulnerable sidekick thing, we're just back to neutral. 6 came out in 2019, and in 2020 they said they were finished with it, which is very unfortunate. We didn't receive news that they will not make a new Dead or Alive fighting game, because that's not something that will happen. We just have to wait for the new one to come out. It's one of their flagship titles. There's no way they're finished with it. There's this idea that everyone hates Dead or Alive 6 because of the decisions it made, but when I bring it up in conversation, if the person knows about it already, they normally won't seem too averse to playing it. I sort of want to touch on sexual objectification. I've only seen a few people bring this up concerning Dead or Alive, but that only really applies when the person being sexually objectified, that's their only application, is that they look sexy. But all of these fighters in this game, they're all badass. They're all fighting super fucking hard, you know? They have a lot of personality in their movesets, so that's definitely not the case. You know this is a Japanese game when the token black guy is also the troll character. Ridiculous. I would tell Japan to do better, but America can't even do better. If you're the token black guy in a fucking American game, you either have a bald head, a big ass afro, some AI cornrows, some fat ass dreadlocks, or the new thing right now is some weak ass comb over dreads, but that's a different topic. Yeah, I just wanted to bring up the fact that we will be getting a new Dead or Alive game, don't worry. Yohei Shimbori is Dead or Alive's director, and he resigned in 2021, but he came back and was working on Tekken 8. He was doing that in 2023, and we see Tekken 8's success, so this is a big indicator that if he can work on that game, and you see the success that Tekken 8 has gotten. Also with Street Fighter 6 being so popular, it's gotten a lot of people into fighters. Now is a golden time for Dead or Alive 7 to make its debut. They just have to do it right this time and not focus on DLC, but on core gameplay aspects. Shit, until then, I'll be in the Dead or Alive 7 waiting room. And until then, you should subscribe and watch some other videos. Thanks for watching.